Wish TV is your home for high school football. Two top-ranked teams are clashing in our game of the week this week. Week 2, Danville and Mooresville play tomorrow night at 7. So this morning, as we do every Thursday, Greg Rakestraw from the ISC Broadcast Network joins us to break down this matchup. All right, so both of the teams, how did they fare in week 1?
So Mooresville is coming in off a 38-13 victory against Bloomington North. Mooresville began the year at number 5 in Class 4A. They have bumped up to number 3. Danville got roughed up a little bit by an improving Franklin team. And again, for Danville, you're playing up a couple of classes when you play Franklin. They were beaten 42-14. That was 21-14 at one point in time in the game. Danville is a team that is just a couple of years removed from playing in the 3A state championship game. So Jamie Comer has done a fantastic job. Last Friday was just his 4th loss in 3 seasons as the head coach at Danville. So they're a better team than that score would indicate.
Okay, so last year, though, it was pretty lopsided when it came time to look at the scoreboard.
It was. When these two played, it was 55-21 in favor of Mooresville, and Mooresville returns a couple of key pieces. So they are led by Nick Patterson, who is already the all-time leader in terms of passing yards, completions, passing touchdowns in the history of Mooresville football. His favorite target is Hogan Denny, and this is Hogan's 2nd or 3rd best sport. He is a junior. He's already been able to play baseball at Indiana University, plays 3 sports at Mooresville. And if I'm going to mention my buddy Jamie Comer at Danville, I had better mention Mike Gillum, the head coach at Mooresville, because Mike is only the 3rd winningest active coach in Indiana high school football. He won his 350th game last Friday in Mooresville's victory. So, again, this is a little bit different for us. Normally we're seeing 6A football, mixed schools, Carmel, a little bit of a different look in week number 2. And I know the people in Mooresville are absolutely thrilled that not just our cameras at ISC are going to be there, but Anthony Calhoun is going to be there tomorrow night for a sportscast as well. It's going to be a full house in Mooresville.
It sounds deserving of that attention. My goodness, there's a lot going on in this game.
There is. There always is. And again, it's one of many great games across the area here in week number 2.
Yeah, so talk about some of the other games you're watching.
So a couple of ones that immediately stand out, Carmel and Center Grove. We have had this game a lot over the years on ISC and MyNDTV. They have moved it up to week 2. Again, both these two now independent, so they kind of flex the schedule a little bit. That'll be a huge game. Center Grove got a really big win against Warren Central last week. Other game that catches my attention is Decatur Central and New Pal. These teams played for the 5A championship not that long ago. New Pal is back in 4A. They got a huge win last week against Westfield. And kudos to Kyle Ralph and New Pal, because they're playing 2 very good teams for their non-conference opposition in terms of Westfield and Decatur Central first 2 weeks of the season.
What a fun and exciting time of year.
Exactly.
You kind of get goosebumps thinking about those Friday night lights.
And again, you know, since the staff here at Wish has done such a great job on the weather for week number 1, forecast looks good for week number 2. That always makes things nice and easy for us at ISC.
Greg, this is why we always have you back. You know, you're giving AC props, you're shouting out the weather team.
Team player.
Yes, you are. All right, Greg, as always, we love having you here. Good to see you.
Thanks, Kylie.
And don't forget, you can see every play live tomorrow night starting at 7 p.m. on MyNDTV 23. And as Greg mentioned, AC will be live in Mooresville for the game, so don't miss it. And then you can switch to Wish after the game for complete highlights on The Zone with AC and his team. So MyNDTV 23, 7 o'clock.